Evening, everyone. I have the beginnings of a helix. It is a messy helix, I will admit that, given the temporary supports and, well, the fact that it's half in a closet and half out of a closet. That's the best I could do. But right now, it's the first run. I got a couple trains going here, using my old phone as a controller. And we're seeing what, if the double track here bangs into each other here. I don't think it does. So we're just running the longest things I got and the tallest things I got. And everything looks to be fine. There's enough spacing in between the tracks. Oh, and we got a little bit of a, well, actually I think the old blue guy there, the old Missouri Pacific, is running out of steam. Might be a bit too steep. But, old GP9RM there doing all right. Pulling up a couple auto racks. I did do a previous test with 3 cars, and these guys won't pull it. So I'll have to do a double or a consist to get these guys up. But the whole idea of this helix here is to get me down below the current layout. And this will get me at the 2-foot level. I got a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and the 2-foot level is good for them. And so this is also going to open up some open running as well, which I don't know if you've ever given a couple throttles to a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old, but all they want to do is smash trains. And in a switching layout, which I currently have, there's not much room to run. So hopefully this allows them to, this buys me a bit of time and allows them to not smash into each other. So what I got to do is I got another like 2/3 of a lap here, and that's going to connect into where that topper is there. It's going to connect on the down run. So that's going to be a double track all the way down. So it goes around right to where these guys are, connects up. That's the next piece I got to put in, and then keeps going around and around. So I guess it's a 2-lapper, and I drop, what do I drop? I drop about 12 inches. It's not too bad. It's pretty steep actually, I think, for helixes. And this guy's 28.5 on the outside and 26 on the inside. So yeah, these guys are just, I had to modify that to make it work on my layout, but it works. Anyway, so I'm going to end up right going through the wall there, which I should be about 14 inches below, 15 inches below. And then actually the other thing you're seeing here that's not complete either, this is my reversing loop for the upper. So it goes around, and this is a 49-inch diameter, so like a 24.5. And this is going to come across, cut directly on top of this, and go back through the wall, just above that crease in the drywall there. And that's just a reverse loop for the upper level. It was right here, but I moved it when I got this closet built. I decided to move it back here and give it a bit more length. So yeah, that's a quick update. Oh, and this is my workspace now. As you can see, the helix took up way more room than I thought it would. But I built it in the garage and brought it down here. I went, oh man, but I still put it up. So it's actually pretty solid. It's only 1/4 inch ply, which is very thin. But what I did was I put some 1x2 ribs on it, and so they're glued and screwed. So this lower level's really supported and nice and stiff, and it's just a subframe on top of. And I did overlap the joints with another 1/2 inch ply, glued and screwed. And it's anchored to the bench here, so it's pretty stiff. It's not going anywhere. I do have to do I'm still working out heights, so I can adjust the height slightly with this once I figure that out. Like there are some steeper bits. It's not perfect. It's perfect percent slope here. There's a steeper bit right here, as you can see. That's probably the steepest bit. I got to work on that. but I was hemmed in. I had to get my track over this little stud there. Anyway, this will all eventually be ripped out in a couple of years. We're building another house in the backyard, so this is why I don't really mind doing a hack job. Yeah, so this whole layout's going to come down eventually. This is my practice one. Anyway, so I thought I'd share that. You know, I'll close with these guys going back down. They don't have a problem going back down. There they go. Go a bit faster. Hopefully nothing hits the floor. Oh yeah, and I still got to put the railings on the side as well, so nothing hits the floor. But yeah, I built this in the garage in a couple days, and I still got to put it together, obviously. But so far it's running well. I did solder all the joints. I got my feeders coming through the center there, tied to the fish plates. And then every joint in here is soldered, and I soldered them straight and then bent the track. Don't solder on a curve if you can help it. Solder straight and then bend the track, because then you get a really nice join. So we'll slow this guy down. Stop, and then little Pokey Joe over here. Where are you? Get him coming in. And where are you? So these are a couple custom guys I did. I'll have to do a video on this one. You guys have seen the video on the what is it? The Valmas Junction Railway there for the kids. And this is my other Walters GP9 that I converted. I'll give you a full brief on that one. Anyway, have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully have another layout update soon. Thanks. Bye.